Hi guys, welcome to JD's Kitchen. Today we are going to be making this delicious fried green recipe. In Cameroon we call this vegetable green. I did my research and I saw that some countries call it green amaranth or Callaloo. So this is what the vegetable looks like. This is freshly harvested just this morning. I'm going to take you guys into the process of making your green. First, before I show you all my ingredients, let's go ahead to prep our green. So this is the vegetable. In Cameroon we call it green. I'm going to show you guys how I go ahead to pick it, slice it, and then wash it before showing you guys the rest of my ingredients. So I'll give you guys a little tip. When picking your green, make sure that you include the soft stems. Do not cut out just the leaves. So include the soft stems because this vegetable has a tendency to get very soft when you cook it, and you don't want that. It's going to feel soggy in your mouth and it's not going to be delicious. So once you pick out the leaves and some of the soft stems, you want to go ahead to slice, to chop it, okay, whatever size you prefer, but I think that the way I'm slicing it now is the best. Not very small, not very big. You want to go ahead to wash it thoroughly. If your vegetable was very dirty when they harvested it, I would advise that you actually wash it before slicing, but mine was really clean and shiny. The harvesters did a good job. Okay, so you can see there's some sand, so that's why I did this process over and over until I saw no more sand at the bottom of the pot, and then I went ahead now to put boiled water into my vegetable. Now this is a very important step because if you cook it on the fire, it's going to get soft and soggy. This vegetable, just like water leaf, if you know water leaf, it has a tendency to get very soft, so you want to be very quick with this. So once I put it into the boiled water, not more than 5 minutes, I am taking it out. So, and when it's in the boiled water, it is not on the gas, like it's not cooking, it's just inside boiled water for 5 minutes, and then I go ahead now to take it out and put it in the sieve. Please ensure to wash the vegetables well. You guys could have seen that when I washed it the first time, you could see sand under the pot, so I did that again before I went ahead to put it in hot water. Ensure to do that. If not, you'll be eating your vegetable, it will be delicious, but you'll be biting sand, and I don't know what's delicious about sand, so you want to take that step very seriously. Now I am not going to go ahead to squeeze, like a lot of vegetables in Cameroon, when we want to cook vegetables, we go ahead to mash it, squeeze it, take out all the nutrients. I'm not going to do that. I am just pressing gently to take out the water. So now let's jump to our ingredients. You see the vegetable, tomatoes, red oil. I use red oil to fry mine. You can use groundnut oil if you prefer. I use some crayfish. I use some dry fish. This dry fish has already been steamed, or I'll say it has been boiled. This is boiled meat. I chopped it like the meat you chop when you want to make jollof rice. That's salt and seasoning, some white pepper, some garlic and ginger paste, and some pepper, and then some onions. Now this is not exactly the best, the most delicious vegetable that there is in Cameroon, in my opinion. Like, nobody can debate with eru. So with this particular vegetable, I like to go all out spicing it because it's not exactly that delicious according to me. I didn't grow up really liking it or eating it a lot, but it's very healthy, and so when I want to cook it, I ensure to add all the ingredients. I ensure to add like very delicious ingredients to give it that flavor and that heat, so it's yummy in the mouth. Okay, so yeah, I just went ahead to fry in my tomato into the red oil, and then you can see I've added all my ingredients. I'm going to add it's a quick process. Like, once you put in your tomatoes, it doesn't take 10 minutes for this food to be ready because I allowed my tomatoes to fry and boil down for like 5 minutes, and then I went in with my white pepper. I went in with my garlic and ginger paste, the meat, the fish, and then now I'm going in with salt and seasoning cubes. I am going to go in with my crayfish last. Okay, and yeah, that's basically it. It's really a delicious vegetable, and it's also very healthy. But I know that in a lot of homes, if you say, oh, who is going to eat eru, or who is going to eat ndole, or who is going to eat green, everybody is going to be going for either eru or ndole. But I think that if we cook it and add in all of these yummy spices, give it some flavor, the white pepper, the crayfish, it's going to be delicious. Okay, so you want to try out this recipe, try it out and tell me how it turns out for you. I made this vegetable and I bought some rice and some plantain, so you can have it with rice, you can have it with plantain. For me, I prefer having it with plantain, so that's how I served myself, and I really did enjoy it. I hope you can try out this recipe. So after adding my fish and my meat, I allowed it to sit again on the fire for a couple of minutes, like 2-3 minutes, and then I come in with my vegetable. And once I add the vegetable, you guys, this vegetable doesn't need to cook. It doesn't need to cook once you have added it into. And one other tip, to make it really nice, you don't want to overstuff the tomatoes with vegetable. Like, you don't want the vegetable to be too much. So I'm just going to add in just small vegetables in such a way that you can actually still see the tomato peeping out. Yeah, that's just the tip I wanted to share. And that way it's nicer. If you put a lot of vegetable, it's just going to be a lot of the green vegetable without the other elements. Okay. So yeah, that's it. I added my pepper. I normally, you guys know, I don't blend pepper. I put it whole because not everybody eats pepper in my house. And that's it. It's looking very green. You don't want to overcook it. You don't want to cover the pot after you have put in your green vegetables. If not, it's going to become black. Okay, it's not going to be green anymore. We call this vegetable green because it is green. So you don't want to make it black. You guys can see even till when I'm serving, it is still green. So you don't want to cover the pot when it's still hot. Allow it to stay open so your vegetable stays green and yummy. Thank you guys for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel and I will see you guys on my next video. Bye.